Hi everyone, I'm Larry with Transwest Truck Trailer RV located in Frederick, Colorado. Boy, it's a beautiful day today in northern Colorado, and doesn't it feel good that life's finally getting back to normal again? I know we have plans. We're going to Casper, Wyoming this weekend for a prospect livestock show. And I know many of you guys have plans so we can finally get out and travel this weekend. And I just encourage everyone to be safe out there on the road this weekend as you're in your travels, and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. We're very fortunate here at Transwest that, boy, we sure get in some awfully nice trade-ins. You know, our primary focus is on the Freightliners and on the M2s, the haulers and stuff like that. Well, while we're doing that, we also get in some remarkable pickups in terms of trade-ins. And today we're going to take a look at one. And just as final reminder, not only do we sell trucks here at Transwest, but we buy them as well. So if you're trying to get rid of a hauler or a pickup, please feel free to give me a call or email me, and we'll see what I can do in terms of getting your truck purchased as well. But this is a 2015 Chevrolet 3500. The trim package is High Country. This truck has a wheelbase of 167.7 inches. It also has a ground clearance of 8.3 inches. The pickup weighs 7,240 pounds. So we'll start today by taking a look in front of the truck. Once we just stand back and take a look, a couple of things that really stick out. Obviously the headlights, very large, make the visibility very good in our travels. The fog lights are located here. In addition, there are sensors located here with tow hooks here. It has a Chevrolet bow tie right there as well. So I grant you that this truck is a little bit older, you know, a 2015, but from the looks of it, you sure couldn't tell it simply by the way the gentleman took care of it. Now we'll take a look under the hood. Really an engine that doesn't need much introduction. That's the Duramax, 6.6 liter. This truck offers 397 horsepower, 765 foot-pounds of torque, coupled with the Allison transmission. This is stock number 5U 210660. The truck comes with Goodyear tires. They are LT 235 80R17s, and those are brand new as well. From the side view, you can see the High Country emblem. That is Chevrolet's top trim level. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, one thing I really appreciate about the truck is the color of that interior. It's getting really hard to find vehicles that don't have just plain black interior. Well, this is that brown color. So not only is it a little bit cooler than black, but that really dresses the truck up as well. Some things we can see from here. There is our tow brakes right there. This is a four-wheel drive truck, so right here, obviously we're set to two-wheel drive right now, but you can either set that in high, or if we find ourselves in real trouble, low right there. Right here is for the lights, set to auto. Here is where we adjust the seats, lowers and raises it. And right there is for the back. The seats are heated and cooled. Over here is where we can adjust our mirrors. Furthermore, this is for the windows up and down and lock right here. Now it does come with memory, So you can set that to driver 1 or driver 2 in terms of how many people are driving the truck as well. Once we take a look in the back seat, I have the seats up to start with so you can see how much space is in there if we need to haul supplies, that sort of thing. And that seat easily comes down as well. Heated and cooled seats in the back as well. The truck does come with a tonneau cover. In addition to that, there's an auxiliary fuel tank located right there. So that's really beneficial for those long trips so we don't have to stop as much, having that auxiliary fuel tank in the back. It comes with dual rear wheels. So in the given scenario that we have hooked up to a trailer, that's really going to help us out in terms of suspension, putting a little bit extra weight on the back for towing as well. Now, if we look in the back, we can see the fuel tank there as well. And you can also see the hitch. We don't have the safety chains hooked up. This is for video purposes only, but you can see the setup for this specific truck. It's lined in the rear as well. Furthermore, it comes with a hitch for a bumper pull trailer, and right there is our light hookup. One thing that makes Transwest unique compared to the other dealerships, first and foremost, is the inspection prior to sale. This truck has been thoroughly gone through by a certified mechanic. To anything that potential hazard in the future is simply replaced and or fixed. A second thing that makes us unique from the competition is our environment. So if this truck interests you and you want to come in and test drive it and things like that, the environment is going to be completely different than what you do at a traditional car dealership. We don't have a bunch of salespeople out here waiting to pounce on you. We go in, first we make sure that the truck is going to fit all your needs. We go in, discuss it a little bit and see if we can make something work for both of us. At that time, if you want to do a finance deal, we have 2 finance gals that come with tons of experience to take care of you along that lines. And it's very laid back. Nobody's here to push anybody. Worst case scenario, we shake hands and part as friends. So that makes Transwest unique from the competition. When we take a look inside the back seat from this angle, right here's a little slot for reading material. And again, that seat simply goes down. So let's take a little bit closer look of the inside. And it's the standard Chevy interior. I'm still personally convinced that Chevy has the nicest, smoothest ride on the road. And once you couple the fact that we put a high country on top of that, makes this a really, really nice ride. We can do a lot in this truck from the steering wheel. For example, right here is our cruise control. This is for a heated steering wheel, so in those winter months, you simply have to press that, and that turns the heated steering wheel on as well. This side, when you purchase a truck from us, we're going to make sure that your Bluetooth is all set up and ready to go, so you can make phone calls simply by pressing a couple of buttons located here. On this side of the steering wheel, changes the display up on the dash. For example, right there, you can check your DEF fluid, things of that nature, what the trailer brake is set to, what the transmission fluid is on. See fuel filter life, that shows you there. We just had everything done on this truck so you can get as much time before you have to take it in to get it serviced as well. There shows you how much fuel is left in the tank, and you can set those for trip A and trip B in terms so you can kind of track your fuel mileage while you're in your travels. Now as we go up here, we do have, since it's Chevy, they are connected to Onstar. I believe it still comes with a 1 month free trial, so you can hook on to Onstar as well. And an example of when you would use that, if you press Onstar and said, for example, where's the nearest steakhouse, it'll connect you and show you not only where it's at, but you can call it as well if you need to make reservations, that sort of thing. So that is an example of when you would use Onstar. As we come on down and look at the display, one thing I like about this is it's not huge and it's not small, you know, just kind of that medium-sized screen where you can really see what's going on without it being too big and bulky. As stated, if you press the phone and we'll do all this for you, we'll hook up your Bluetooth before you have your leave. Right there is navigation as well. Type in your destination and that'll take you to it. It does come with Pandora. The weather feature is really nice on this specific truck because it'll dial in and it'll show you, for example, Denver. Right here is Frederick, but if you go up, it'll show you what the weather's going to be doing in Denver. Kind of shows you where you are. You can set it to how many days you'd like to see the forecast. You can kind of zoom in, zoom out. So the weather feature on this specific truck is very nice. Right there is for the radio, so you can set that, and we'll set presets for you, so you're not going to have to worry about that. This will come up to 10 presets, so during delivery time when you're taking ownership of the vehicle, we can go through and set those for you. You tell me which radio stations you want and we can get those locked in. As we come on down, here's for both heated and cooled seats located right here. Climate control is here. Defrost, or in terms of where you want the air to come out. Right here is defrost. There's the rear defrost for the back window. Now a couple of things here. This is actually for the pedals, so you can raise or lower those to fit your need. Traction control is here. Now there is a light in the back that shines down onto the bed. You can turn that on right here. Park assist, lane departure here, and a safety feature is the exhaust brake. So if you're right next door in the Rocky Mountains and you're in the scenario we have with the gooseneck trailer behind us coming down a hill, that's something we're going to hit to help slow us down and not burn up our brakes. Just a safety feature that Chevy puts in for you in your travels. And it comes with chargers located here, a different kind here, and over here as well. Cup holders located here. Even more storage, and that goes way down there. And a couple of charging ports located here as well. So this is an example of the trade-ins that we get, a very high quality vehicle. This is a 2015. It has 65,800 miles on it. So if you have an interest in this truck, or if you're in the market to sell a truck, please feel free to give me a call. The cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.